The Arctic coastline is very rapidly retreating. All around the circumarctic sea, the coastline is retreating at rates that are on the order of tens of meters per year. These are orders of magnitude faster than the typical rates at which rocky coastlines retreat. This coastline is made of ice-cemented silt, and therefore all that one needs to do to retreat that coastline is melt the ice that acts as the cement. I'm a professor here at CU. Irina Overeem is a researcher here at the Institute for Arctic and Alpine Research. Cam Wobus is at Ceres. So we have been collaborating on this for 2 years, trying to document how fast is the coastline retreating and what is the meteorological setting within which that coastal retreat is occurring. That means the weather. And what is the oceanic setting? In both summers that we've been up there, we deployed a variety of instruments. 2 big MET stations, weather stations, time-lapse cameras to capture the retreat of the bluffs. We also walked the edge of the coastline for kilometers with a detailed GPS so that we could get a map. The tool that we deployed this year in the ocean was bottom-mounted wave sensors. We attached to those wave sensors temperature loggers, and those temperature loggers are these things. They're really cute. They're called tidbits, and it's a data logger and a thermometer, basically, a thermistor bead. The ocean, for the majority of the year, is coated with sea ice. It's only during the middle of the summer that that sea ice disconnects from the shoreline and therefore exposes the shoreline to attack by waves and heat delivered by waves. So the longer the sea ice is disconnected, the longer the ice-free summer conditions, the more melting we'll see. That's one whammy. The second whammy is the longer the sea ice is away, the warmer the ocean can get. And the third whammy is the further the sea ice is away, the larger the waves can get. We call that the fetch effect. There are pieces of infrastructure that are in harm's way now, given the rapid retreat rates. These include an old whaling station that's 100 years old or so. That's probably got about 3 years before it drops into the ocean. There are military and oil related infrastructure that is now in harm's way. There are also our whole towns that are Inuit towns, and even Barrow, Alaska, to our west, has problems of coastal erosion biting into their town. Of course, we all hear about the loss of sea ice and how that is going to alter the oceanic side of the ecology, and of course the charismatic megafauna, the polar bear, is sort of the poster child of that problem. So there are projections of a completely ice-free Arctic Ocean that are only a couple decades out. What we've determined is that the temperature in the ocean is what it's about. That is what dictates the rate at which the coast retreats.